us. An
Man, oh
NLS
man, I'm
matchup on
excited
the
for this
show.
matchup.
It's the
Kyle
Los Angeles
Freeland
Dodgers
versus
going up
Tony
against the
Gonsolin in this
Colorado
game. This
Rockies.
should be a
Joined by
fun
my
one. The
partner
Rockies are
Chris
58 and
Singleton. I'm
24.
John Chumby.
I have no
So
idea
the
what our
Los
record is.
Angeles
We've only
Dodgers
given
have
up
a
one
chance to
run
get
in
out
this
of town
series,
with a
and that
series
was
sweep, and that's big against
Tuesday
a
night
division
when we
rival.
won 20 to
Yeah, they
1
want to
yesterday,
walk out
4
of
to
here
0.
feeling really
Or
good about
yeah,
what
I
they've
think or 8
done.
0.
And
I can't
sweeps
really
are
remember,
good,
to
but
be honest.
divisional sweeps are
But
outstanding, especially on the road.
yeah, 8
They're
0
going to get a
yesterday. We've scored
tough
28
game on
runs
the other
in this
side,
series. I
though,
just
and
had to look
no
at the
one's okay
settings to
with
see
getting
if everything
swept
is
in
the
their own
same.
building, so they'll be ready as well.
First pitch coming your way next.
Yeah, this should be a fun one. Let's look at Kyle Freeland's stats.
Just
This is
about to
his
get
17th
started.
game,
Today's
18 and
starter
1, a
for Colorado, Kyle
1.74
Freeland.
ERA,
Base runners are tough
108
to
and
come by
1/3
with him out
innings,
there, Chris.
11 walks,
Yeah, this guy's been real
126
stingy,
strikeouts for
man, not
Kyle
allowing guys to
Freeland.
play the game, just
Man,
keeping them
that
at home
ERA is
plate.
pretty
I mean,
low, and
just
he's having a
ridiculous
good
1
season
whip.
so far.
I mean,
Mookie
he's
Betts will
dominating
step in,
hitters,
hitting
and with a guy like
256,
this on the mound,
23
one of the
bombs,
elite
50
starters in the
RBIs.
game right
Playing
now.
The
shortstop
batter
tonight
will
for
be
the
the
Dodgers.
shortstop,
Give Miguel
Mookie
Rojas
Betts.
a night off. And
And he
Jason Hayward will
deals.
play right field. First pitch from Kyle Freeland will be
That
low
one
for a ball,
misses,
1
and
0.
we're underway.
So the Rockies come into this being 58 and 24, looking to get their 59th win of the season against the
Next one
dominant
off the
Los
plate
Angeles
inside.
Dodgers, who
Now 2-0.
we've absolutely been killing it so far in this series against the Rockies.
And
3
that
and
one
0.
just missed off
Mookie
the
Betts has been
outside
quiet
edge.
though.
Chris, one of the things about Mookie,
Thought I was
he
gonna
really
bench him,
hits the
but
outside pitch well.
we'll put him in this
Pitchers
game.
know
I
he
need
can hit the
a
outside pitch
shortstop.
so well that
3-0,
now as a pitcher,
hitting to
you have
right.
to throw it off the plate away. And if he's got good plate
One
discipline,
away
you
here in
find
the
yourself
top of the
falling behind in
first.
the count and walking batters.
Makes the grab, one down.
One away, and now they'll bring up James Outman, hitting
steps to the plate for the
364,
Dodgers.
17 bombs,
The
49
top hitter in the
ribbies.
National League entering the day.
Didn't get a hit yesterday, which ended a 8-game hitting streak as this is
Hard
into
hit,
left,
field,
and that
base
will
hit.
drop for a base hit. So he's going to start a new one here today. So base hit off
Well,
of
no
Kyle
waiting around
Freeland,
right
and now that'll
there.
bring
He
up
was
the
ready to
DH
swing it on the
in Max
first pitch.
Muncy
Just
hitting,
a cookie
not
down the
DH.
middle. I mean, those are the ones you
The
dream
DH
about. Once in
in
the
Freddie
cage, you're
Freeman
just
today.
hoping
This
you
is
get
not
in the ball
Max.
game.
That's
Right down
Freddie.
the middle,
Ball
not a
1.
whole lot of velocity right on top of it. And now a chance to maybe get
1-0.
creative on
Could have put
offense
in
with good
JD
speed on
Martinez
first.
for Freddie. That's what I should have done, but
Next off.
Freddie was
He is
hot
down
yesterday,
low.
hit a few
Good
home
speed on
runs,
the
so
base pass. He
thought
handles
we
the
put him
bat
into this game.
very
2-0.
well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
2-0 hit,
Dive,
double
and he's
play
got
ball,
it. The
1,
throw over to
and they're
Rogers.
not
To
going to get
first,
2,
not
but
in time. Great
tried though.
effort there. On to first, save. So
Now
they
that'll
get
bring a
one,
Muncy
but
hitting
a really
323,
nice try
31
there.
ribbies, 70
Next,
RBIs.
Muncy at the dish. 2 for 10 in the
Freddie
series.
Freeman is at first. First pitch from Freeland, hit into
Muncy
center,
hits one in the air.
and that will
Daza
end
has it
the top
sized
half
up.
of the first.
He makes the grab, and that'll do it. One left for L.A. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
All right, Tony Gonsolin's our starting pitcher. This is his 14th start. He's 13-0, 1.38 ERA, 98 innings, 51 hits, giving up 132 strikeouts, more Ks than Kyle Freeland in less innings. He's having a really good year. Jonathan Daza will lead it off for the Rockies.
Anytime they're facing this guy or a guy
340.
like this that's going to get the swings and misses.
First pitch, strike one right down the middle.
Jonathan Daza leading things off and takes the
0-1.
strike.
So if we win this game, we become 75-5 on the year. 0-2. Rockies were the first team this year to actually beat us.
Kick steals.
0-2,
Gets
fouled
a piece,
off.
and it stays 0-2. The wide to kick the
0-2,
pitch.
and they're trying to beat us here tonight.
And that one is
1-2.
inside ball
At least
one.
get a win
It's
in
good
this
take.
series. 1-2. Splitter, fouled off. The 1-2. Heater, hit.
Ripped to
Arenado,
third
one
and
away here in the
caught.
bottom of the first.
Now
One
it's
away,
Brendan
now they bring up Rogers.
Good power. Not great
271.
in the OBP department.
First pitch.
In
Strike
there,
one.
it's 0-1. Gonsolin, a former All-Star. He features a
0-1
four-seam
slider.
fastball, a splitter, a slider,
0-2.
and he occasionally uses a
Not
curve.
the prettiest pitch, but it worked. 0-2. Fastball will strike him out,
looking
2
for the
away here in the
strikeout.
bottom of the
Couldn't
first.
pull the trigger on
Good
a
pitch from
fastball
Tony
at the knees.
Gonsolin.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as
D-backs win 7-4. They win that series against the Rays.
Right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
I'll bring up CJ
Base
Crone.
is empty.
Hitting
Next to hit for the
349.
Rockies, CJ Crone.
First pitch, strike
Swing
1.
and a miss. And it's 0-1. Been an interesting path for CJ
0-1.
Crone. 17th
Fastball,
overall pick in 2011
0-2.
by the Angels, debuted in 2014. But the power of the last few
0-2
years
slider.
has been amazing, and he became an all-star in
Will
2022.
will be hitting to right.
The other way, and he beats the shift.
So 2 out, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but
For
found a way.
Crone,
Not a
and
bad
now they'll
slider
bring up
by any means. It was
Brian,
down and
hitting
away,
286.
but an
Has
even
struck
better
out, I
job to
think,
spoil
5
that
times
day,
in this
he let it
series.
travel, didn't
Has
try to
really
hook it, man. That's a
struggled,
really good
0-1.
approach.
0-1, 12-6.
That
1-1.
misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, baseball runs in the family for CJ
1-1
Crone.
heater.
His brother Kevin appeared in
Into
47
right.
games for Arizona before playing in Japan.
That'll
He's
be
also got a
hit
cousin.
to Hayward, and that'll
longtime
end the
Major League-
first.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. The
So
Rockies strand 1.
both pitchers
Played
give
an
up a
inning.
hit, but
No score.
nothing happens in that. Well, no runs were scored. All right, Nolan
Top of
Arenado
the
will lead
second,
off the
and
top
at the
of the
plate for the
second.
Dodgers, Nolan Arenado.
Hitting
Thinking you
289,
can't ask for
11
anything
bombs.
more. This guy checks
and
all
51
the boxes
RBIs.
He
offensively.
is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't
Facing
just
his
start
former
at
ace.
game time. It starts in the afternoon,
First
the way
pitch.
he prepares and gets ready for
Ball
the
1.
ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the
1-0.
field.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
2-0.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
2-0 from Freeland. Did he go?
Started after
Yep,
it.
2-1.
First. Yes, he did.
That's a good knuckle
swing.
curve. 2-1.
The
2-1
count
to
2-1.
Arenado.
The
3-1.
swing held up.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
3-1 to Arenado. The pitch from Freeland will be a
Swing
strike.
and a
3-2.
miss, 3-2
Good knuckle
now.
curve. Got Nolan to swing at it. The payoff
And so
will
the
be a
lefty
ball.
allows the leadoff free
So
pass.
walk
His
for
ability to
Arenado,
draw
and now they'll
walks
bring up
has been
Taylor hitting
something
287.
It's been part of his career since day one.
First pitch to
Chris
CT3.
Taylor down.
Ball 1.
Outside.
1-0. Hit,
Ground
fouled
ball to the
1-1.
right side. And foul ball.
Oh,
The
the
pitch.
1-1 from Freeland.
Good
2-1.
eye right there.
Hit and fouled.
And that one
2-2.
fouled off.
The 2-2. Will be
On the
hit, double
ground,
play
right
ball.
side.
Crone
There's one.
to DeYoung, back to
On to
Crone for the double
It's
play.
a double play. And up to the plate is
We'll
Will
bring up
Smith.
Will Smith hitting
Went deep in the ball
336.
game
8.
last night.
14
This
bombs,
is a guy you
39
gotta keep an
ribbies.
eye
Hit a
on
home
when
run
he
last
digs in.
night.
Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and
First
he's pretty
pitch
good at it,
from
Chris.
Freeland.
Yeah, and
Ball
he
1.
creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Kicks
1-0.
and deals.
1
And
and
that
1.
one fouled off. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way
A
to
1-1.
beat the shift. Next
1-2,
offer, he's
good
in
heater.
for a strike.
Expecting an off speed, and throwing the heater right there was just huge for Freeland. The 1-2. Smith will be fouled.
No score here in the second.
The 1-2. Will
The 1-1
Be
is fouled
fouled.
off.
1-2. Hit.
This one bounced to
Chrome will
Chrome.
take it to the bag to
He
end the
takes
top
it
of the
himself to
second.
the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back.
Well,
Bottom half
McMahon
of
will
inning
lead off the
number
bottom of the
2.
second,
So in
hitting
now for
299.
Colorado,
He's been kind of
Ryan
quiet in
McMahon.
the series. First pitch,
And a good
strike one.
fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Oh, 1 to McMahon. Splitter,
Now
1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
1-1
And the
slider.
right-hander deals.
Will
That
be
one
hit and
hooked
fouled.
foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick.
Fastball from
He's gotta stay back
Gonsolin to
a little longer.
McMahon. Will strike him out, one
Hacks and
away.
misses. It's a strikeout.
Not the best pitch, but Gonsolin got the out we needed.
Here's Mike Moustakas.
Now that'll bring
to
up
hit.
Mike Moustakas hitting 338. Had yesterday off, did Moustakas,
In
since
there for strike one.
Arias was on
Mike
the mound.
Moustakas, known as Moose. He's the
So
second
Bombs
overall
33
pick
ribbies
in the
for
2007
the Rockies
draft.
this year.
And now the
1-1.
count is even. And here it comes. That's in
1-2.
there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
That's
2-2.
a little bit low.
At the 2-2 fastball. Will be
Next
hammered
offering, pop
or
foul
fouled.
to the right out of play.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
2-2. Will strike
And
him
a
out,
swing and
2
a miss.
away.
Down on strikes. Snap throw.
Well, that splitter out of the hand. It
Well,
just
they'll
sort of
bring up Danny
jumps on
Jansen
you,
hitting
and your
264.
interpretation is here comes a fastball again.
First
Well,
pitch
it
heater,
never
and
really
that's hitting
reaches
to
because
left
the
field for a
bottom
base
falls out of
hit.
it, and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Now it's Paul
That's a
DeYoung up
base
to the
hit, and now
plate.
they'll bring up Paul DeYoung hitting 239. First pitch slider. Hit
On the
Betts
ground
will
out to
field it.
short.
Throw to first to end the
On
second.
to first, and that is that. So 1 left for Colorado. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Well, here we go.
All
Top
right.
of the 3rd, scoreless game.
That
and at the
will
plate for the Dodgers,
bring up Miguel Vargas to lead off the
Vargas.
top of the 3rd, hitting 285. First pitch
Here
from
comes the
Kyle
pitch.
Freeland. Will be hit
Ripped on the ground to
to
second.
Rogers, 1 away.
And 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Well, 1 away, that'll bring up Hayward.
Singing, he's a
313,
guy that
8
covers
bombs,
both
21
sides of the
ribbies.
plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum
Ball
card. You'll
1.
see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
1-0.
Swing and a
1-1.
miss. And the count is 1-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Chop to the
1-1
right side.
hit. Rogers charges,
Now the
throw
to
on
first
time,
the
2
run.
away.
And a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Mookie now. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
Well,
He's
bring
got
a
such
bat,
quick
0
hands,
for 1.
and he's gaining pitch recognition.
Ball
that
1.
keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid
1-0 to Mookie
contact
Betts.
consistently.
Fouled
1-1.
off. He was late.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the
Yeah,
timing.
the
Sometimes
1-1
you get a
from
backup
Freeland to
breaking
Betts.
ball. You're expecting
2-1.
it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
2-1 to
2
Mookie
outs.
Betts. Pitch from Freeland.
Good eye
3-1.
right there. Top of the 3rd, no score.
Zalman's on deck. 3-1 from Freeland to Mookie. Will be a swing and a miss.
3-2 now.
3-2.
And a pitch.
Payoff to Mookie Betts from Freeland will be fouled
Foul
off,
off
staying
the plate.
alive.
They'll do it again. 2 down,
The
nobody
next
on.
payoff will be
Now
hitting
one
to
out
right.
to right.
That ball will
Veen gets
be
under
caught
it.
from Veen at the wall.
He's got it,
Then the
and
top of the
that'll end
third.
the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and we are
Zach
back
Veen
here
will
in
lead off
Denver
the bottom of
as
the
we
third,
go to the last
getting
of the
175,
third.
one
And here
bomb,
is Zach Veen.
1 RBI on the year for
Johnson
Veen.
back to work.
First pitch
In
hit.
the air, left
This
field,
will
down the
be a
line,
foul ball.
and that is a foul ball. Veen bats left,
1-1.
throws right, just 21 years old. A former first-round
21-year-old.
pick in
0-2.
2020. Next offering is in for a strike.
2. Splitter.
And
1
that
and
one
2.
off the outside edge.
Draft pick from 2022 in the majors in 2023. How crazy is that? You could tell they feel like he needs more work in the minors. A 175 average. Struggling this year so far for the Rockies. One away here in the bottom of the third.
Into the at bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little
Yeah,
while.
one away, and now they'll bring up Daza. 0
fastball.
for 2.
Sometimes
I
you
mean,
can
no, 0 for 1.
things, and I think that was the case
0
right
for
there.
9 in the series.
Daza
First
batting
pitch,
for the
strike
second
1.
time, and that's strike 1.
Both pitchers, man, are having a really good game on the mound.
And
0 and 2.
on the outside edge.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches.
That was
down
expected.
An 0-2 hole. He's going to have to
0-2
battle.
slider.
Hope he gets a mistake.
Fouled off.
Foul ball still 0-2.
0-2. Splitter. Hit into center for a base hit.
Base hit. Just
Daza gets his first hit in the series.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
I'd
That's
bring
about
up Rogers.
as textbook as it gets. Got his
0 for
stride
1.
load out of the way early. He stayed
Pitch,
inside that
strike
ball
1.
and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
0-1.
Righty deals.
Heater in. High 1 and 1.
Over at first with 1 away.
Splitter. Hit
And a pop
and
up
foul.
right side, foul
No one's getting to that.
And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
1-2. Slider. Hit.
To the right
Vargas
side.
dives, knocks the
but it
ball
kicks
down.
off his glove.
Throw to first, not
To
on
first,
time.
And he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That's back-to-back singles for him.
Back-to-back hits, and now that'll bring up C.J. Cron.
Push across the first run of the ball game.
And here is
First
C.J.
pitch to Cron will be a strike 0
The
1.
offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's
0-1.
going to get him going a little
Slider. Hit into left.
Swing
Taylor
and a
will
ball
get under
lifted
it.
left field.
Daza
Taylor
will
pulls
not
it
tag.
in, and there's 2 away.
Yeah,
So
that
way
was a
here in the
wasted
bottom of the
RBI
third.
opportunity, but competitor
They'll
like
bring
him,
up
he
KB.
is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
0
So
for
first
1.
and
First
second with
pitch
2
heater.
outs. Chris Bryant
Popped up,
gets a
and
chance to get here.
Gonsolin will get
Into
himself
center.
out of it as Vargas will catch it to end the third.
Vargas makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
I thought for a second the Rockies were going to have like a little
Colorado, and we're
rally.
Still knotted at 0. On to the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing
That'll
contact
bring up
to deliver
Alman. He's
power.
1 for 1. First pitch will
That's
be
in
a
for a
strike
strike.
0 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone
This
a long
series
time.
we have 29
He gets the
hits
barrel
and
to
8
it a
home
lot, and
runs.
that produces more base hits.
And I've scored 28 runs in this series in 2 games. So far today, offense has been not looking too good. Neither has the Rockies. I mean, the Rockies have hits. We have a few. Like, this was going to be a tough game. Like I said yesterday, this is pitching duel.
There is going to be the slug,
This
no
is a
question
pitching
about
duel
it. But the
game
really
for
good
sure. 2 and
offensive
2.
teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Kicks and fires.
2-2 from Freeland.
Knocks
Fouled
that
off.
one away, and we'll do it again.
The one thing about Freeland is, like, he's good at throwing the pitches, or, like, he's good at pitching. Location just is not that good, but for some reason I'm swinging at some of these pitches because, like, that low fastball, I know I've been a victim of it a few times. Just got to have a better eye. The 2-2, 3-2, good slider, but a better take from Outman.
Jim Leland used to say when I was
The
broadcasting
payoff
with the
pitch
Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a
will
batter, the more likely
be
it is
fouled
that
off.
something good will happen for the hitter.
Another payoff. 9th pitch of the
Left-hand batter
AB
waits.
will be a blooper
Fly
into
ball
left.
down the line.
That will drop, and this is trouble. James Outman's headed home. James on his way home. The throw will not be on time. It's a 1-0 ball game. And it's an inside the park home run, his 18th home run of the year. And who would have thought the scoring would have started like that? An inside the park home run. Chris Bryant cannot make the catch out there and left. Ends up diving instead of letting the ball drop. And it's a 1-0 ball game just like that, thanks to James Outman. And Chris Bryant. That's hit the left. That ball's carrying. That ball's gonna drop for a double. And that's gonna skip over the fence of the 18th double of the year for Freddie Freeman. If you're Kyle Freeland, you gotta be kind of frustrated, right? You give up a inside the park home run because your left fielder decides to dive. For no, like, I don't know. I feel like you should let it drop, right? You gotta let that ball drop in front of you and hold him to a single, right?
He's 0 for 1.
0-1, but Chris Bryant took the risk and didn't get the reward. 1-1.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Well done behind the dish. No outs. Runner on second.
What a crazy way to get your 18th home run of the year. That's hit up into center, and Freddie Freeman's around third. That'll be an RBI single. It's a 2-0 ball game. And the lefties in this inning get in to Kyle Freeland.
Staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now they'll bring up Arenado. Walked in his last at bat. Freeland trying to get an out here. First pitch. Popped up. There it is. There's that out. Rogers will get there one away.
Down for the out. And there's one down. Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Well, I'll bring up CT 0 for 1. First pitch from Freeland, fouled on 1.
Fouls one off.
0-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
The pitch.
0-1, there goes
Go.
Muncy. The throw will not be on time.
Throw to second and great jump.
The third stolen base of the year for Max. I think he's 3 for 3 this year. I don't think he's gotten caught. 1-1. 1-2, good fastball.
Cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs.
1-2. 2-2.
Ball evens the count.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Payoff pitch.
The payoff. He's hammered into right center. That ball's carrying. That ball will be gone. It's a 4-0 ball game.
Chris Taylor blasts one out.
Chris Taylor with his 15th home run of the year. And just like that, it's 4-0. And if you're Kyle Freeland, you got to be a little bit frustrated. You pitched 3 scoreless innings. You look really good. And then James Outman comes through, and the Dodgers offense all of a sudden just locks in. And he's starting to put up runs. Officially 32 runs in this series for the Dodgers.
Next offering is outside.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can.
Freeland not too long ago, too. He had a very tough outing in Atlanta. So I think he gave up like 6 or 7 hits as the center fielder can't pick that ball up cleanly, but Daza got us out anyway. I'll bring up Vargas, but
unfortunately thrown out at second base.
He didn't have the best outing in Atlanta a few weeks ago. I think 2 or 3 starts ago. And today the Dodgers came into town knowing that, hey, we gotta Got a really good pitcher on the mound. Let's show him why we're one of the best teams in the league as well. Like the Braves and stuff like that. 1-1.
Button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can
1
win
and
this
2.
ball game.
Johnson's doing a lot of sitting though. The 1-2. Fouled off.
A 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
The 1-2.
The 1-2.
2 and 2.
Another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers
Vargas
because
has hit
he fouls
home
off so
runs
many
in
pitches
each
and grinds out
2
the at-bat.
out of
Sure,
3
there's
games he's
sometimes
been
where a
in.
pitcher would rather just give up.
And that's a strikeout. Good pitch from Freeland.
Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
But he's frustrated, man. Pretty disappointed, probably. Man will lead off the bottom of the 4th.
Ryan McMahon.
Good pitch from Freeland to Vargas, by the way. First pitch, ball 1.
That skips in the dirt.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head
into
down,
center
play
for a
catch
base
with that
hit.
Catcher and just try to move through this lineup.
So, leadoff single here in the bottom of the 4th.
So
now that'll bring up Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas
0
digging
for
in
1.
for the Rockies.
First pitch heater, fouled off, 0-1.
Foul back, that's out of play. Singing Mike Moustakas, he goes by Moose. He
0-1.
was the second overall pick
Splitter.
in the 2007 draft. Been to a few All-Star games. Career highlight, though, has to be winning that 2015 World Series
Backdoor
with
slider.
the Kansas City Royals.
He'll be hitting to center. Outman will get there 1 away.
That we nicknamed him
Mooster October.
You heard it here first.
All right, 1 away, and now that'll bring up Danny Jansen.
Now it's Jansen.
Singled.
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Back in the 3rd, I think it's back in the 2nd, I'm pretty sure. First pitch.
First
strike
pitch,
1.
and that's in for a strike.
1 fastball. Hammered to left, but fouled.
Left side. 0-2 now.
No idea who the Rockies play next,
The guy
but
at the plate could recognize
I'm pretty sure I feel bad for who it's going to be. Because I feel like the Rockies are going to try and spank their next opponent. 2 away. Here in the bottom of the 4th.
Paul DeYoung digging in for the Rockies. Grounded out his first time.
Alright, that'll bring up Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1. The next team that comes into Denver is the Detroit Tigers. I just looked it up real quick.
Check swing, no appeal. McMahon.
So that should be
with 2 away.
a good series for the Rockies to kind of get back under their feet. 1-2. Slider popped up. Unless Javier Baez has anything to say about it, that will end the 4th.
And puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. Welcome back.
Jason Hayward will lead off the top of the 5th.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Hayward. The wind
0
of the
for
pitch.
1. First pitch. Swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they only struck out 1 time. That's
1 away.
Good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit
1
per
away.
inning.
Now they'll bring up Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2.
The leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Tomorrow we'll be in Kansas, who they lost to the Guardians today. Fouled off 1 and 2. 0-1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
1 from Freeland.
There's
0-2. Good knuckle
those
curve.
numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
1-2. Good take.
And it's 1-2.
1-2 from Freeland. Will be popped up. Darn it.
Rogers
Starting to get a little frustrated with Mookie at the moment.
Down and he makes the catch.
He just has not done much.
At the plate, James Outman. He's already homered in
They'll
this
bring
game.
up James Outman.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they're available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different
inside
from
the park home run, 0-1.
Day in, day out.
I think he had a single. Yeah, his first hit was a single.
And the pitch.
The 0-1. Hitting to right for another single.
Right, and that's a base hit.
3 for 3 day for Outman.
And his hot hitting continues.
Bud Black has seen enough of Kyle.
All he's doing now is passing the...
He will bring in
for the Rockies, Justin
Lawrence. He has a 4.78 ERA, 37 2/3 innings.
The inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
First pitch from Lawrence. There goes Outman. He will easily be safe. He's
Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
I think that's his like 22nd stolen base of the year.
StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible
2-0.
without that sprint speed.
Up and in, 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Runner at second is Kyle Freeland's responsibility. 2-0. And that will bring him in. An RBI double.
Coming home.
Hopefully for Freddie, which he will be safe. So it's a 5-0 ball game that officially closes the book on Kyle Freeland, 19th double of the night and of the year for Freddie Freeman, second one of the night. And yeah, the book is closed on Freeland. So 5 runs given up, 4 2/3 innings. He probably wishes he could re-get this game, but
there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know
it looked good for the first 3 innings. And I think that dive from Chris Bryant and left that let us score that inside the park home run just kind of ruined everything for Kyle Freeland's outing and made him just lose focus. 1-1. 2-1. Oh, Freddie thought he was going to go to third, but he's going to stay at second.
Holds. Count goes to 2-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
2-1. From Lawrence to Max Muncy.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning.
Hitting to right. That ball's blasted. That ball's back. And it's a 7-0 ball game, and Max Muncy extends his home run leaderboard. Well, his home run leader list or whatever. He extends his home runs. It's 32nd of the year, and Ryan McMahon is probably thinking, man, I need to hit me one or something before the Dodgers leave. So that means he better hit one in this game. That'll bring up 0-0 for 1.
There's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
DeYoung will end the top of the 5th.
DeYoung throws to first in time. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 7-0.
So 35 runs
bottom of the inning. So in now for
the Dodgers in this series. Absolutely crazy. First pitch to Veen is a strike, going 1.
Need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far.
Gets out of this inning cleanly, or not cleanly, but if he gets out of this inning, he is in line for the win.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through.
He'll have his 14th start and get his 14th win tonight, as this is in the left center field. Veen with a hit. That will be a double for Zach Veen.
And he's got a leadoff double.
That probably feels good for the young rookie.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Loud contact.
4th double of the year.
I mean, you could tell it had extra bases.
And that'll bring up Daza. He has good speed too. First pitch slider, strike 1.
Daza in the box again, takes the strike.
0-1. Knuckle curve hit. Arenado, nice play. 1 away.
Sends it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
1 away here in the bottom of the 5th, and now they'll bring up Brendan Rodgers.
1 for 2.
First pitch heater inside is a strike, going 1. Complete games, Tony Gonsolin leads the list. 0-1 with 4. Hit down to Arenado. 2 away.
Toss to Muncy, and that is out.
So back-to-back groundouts after the double. And now they'll bring up Crone.
C.J. Crone.
1 for 2. First pitch splitter, strike 1.
And misses. It's 0-1.
0-1. Splitter again.
And a good
1-1. Good eye. 1-1 fastball. 1-2.
In there. And it's 1-2.
1-2. The 12-6 will be a foul ball. 1-2.
At the belt and fires.
Slider. Got him to end the 5th. Good pitch from Gonsolin.
The Rockies. Top of the
Alright,
6th
Chris
inning.
Taylor will lead off
Digging in.
the
Chris
top
Taylor.
of the 6th. 1 for 2 in this ball game.
And a pitch.
First
Two of the
pitch
most
will be a
potent
strike going 1.
offenses in the game squaring off.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Austin Barnes
That
is going
one
to come
not
in and
close.
catch
And
the
it's
rest
a
of
ball
this
to
ball
strike.
game, so he's going to take out Will Smith. Might be a little odd for Gonsolin to have to pitch to a different catcher, but
back-to-back breaking pitches away.
I just kind of want Will Smith off of his feet, get ready for the Kansas
he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
series game in tomorrow.
Plenty of time to first. One up, one
Since
down.
Will hasn't had any rest in this
Now
series.
the catcher up to hit. Will Smith.
No, we're
He
gonna
has,
we're gonna keep him in.
as they like to say, light
because I think
tower
Barnes
power.
will just start
Not
tomorrow.
a big guy, but a big
Catching,
swing. And thunder
That's
in that
gonna be
bat.
hit. Nice
Loves it
play
on the
from
dive.
DeYoung.
Throw to first. On the money.
He's
nice
gonna
play.
catch
Well, this is
Dustin
obviously
May
a tremendous
tomorrow.
play, but for
Austin
me,
Barnes
it
will.
starts with a well broken in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer,
first pitch to
pop
Vargas.
back up
He's
to the
0 for
feet,
2.
and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Inside ball 1.
Vargas stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1-0. 1-1. Good
and
slider.
misses. That's strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there.
1 to
I don't
Vargas.
think you want to throw it again, though.
Check
2
swing,
and
no
1.
appeal. And that's ball 2.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side
2-1.
thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release
2 and 2.
point.
Good sinker.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2-2 from Lawrence.
Check
Good to
swing,
go. Nope.
and that's a
3-2.
ball.
Hayward's on deck to pay off the Miguel Vargas. Will be a
Swing and a
strikeout. Good
miss,
slider.
and he
He's 0 for
struck
3.
him out.
Rough day for
And
Vargas.
good
I mean,
work.
I feel like just, I should have maybe given him the day
back
off
to
coming
work.
into this one. He was a bit
Swing and a
tired.
miss. Strike
0-1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know
0-1
you want
slider.
to get that first knock out of the
0-2.
way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Fastball to Chris Bryant. Will. Strike.
And
1 and 2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close
1-2.
0-2
Heater
fastball. I
inside.
just don't know how you take that.
2 and
Pitch
2.
misses, and it's 2 and 2.
2-2 slider. Will be fouled. Alright, the next 2-2
Righty
heater
delivers.
from Gonsolin will
That
be
one just
ball.
misses.
McMahon's on deck. 3-2 heater. Will
Got
strike
it.
him out looking
One
one
gone
away. One away here in the bottom of the
Ryan
6th, and now
McMahon
that'll
steps
bring up
to the plate.
McMahon.
His righty-lefty
1
splits
for
there.
2. First pitch heater.
There's the
Strike 1.
strike.
Man, how do you not pull the
Measures
trigger on
6
that?
feet 2 inches.
28
You're
on the home run
He
leaderboard,
was
my
a
guy.
second-round pick
1 and
back
1.
in 2013.
1-1 heater to McMahon. 1 and 2.
A
1-2
wind and a
knuckle
pitch.
curve. 12-6 curve. Will
Waits
strike
at
him
the
out, 2
bender
away.
for the strikeout.
Back-to-back strikeouts for
Back-to-back
Gonsolin.
strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now
And
3 in
now
a
they
row.
bring him
Yeah,
Mustakis.
he's really settling in and getting a
0
feel
for
for his
2.
pitches, throwing them where he wants
pitch,
to right now.
strike
So
1.
we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Moose in the box with 2
Mustakis
gone.
is
and
hitting
takes a look at a
388 off of righties, and this is
Buster,
hammered.
that one's gonna
Mike
leave it hard.
Mustakis will get the
Outta here.
Rockies on the
Home run.
board. I tried to go with the high heat up inside, and
He'll circle the bases. and they've
Mustakis
got
was
their
not
first
missing that
run.
one.
It's
13th home run of the
7-1.
year.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so
It's a
critical
7-1
that you
ball
move the
game.
ball around, work quickly, and make
Bring
sure
up
that
Danny
you keep
Jansen.
that hitter
He's 1
off
for
balance.
2.
Clearly not fooled by the location
First
or
pitch,
the velocity.
hit into right
He
for a
was
base
all
knock.
over that fastball.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And that
So
extends the
base
inning.
hit, and now that will
Here's
bring
the
up
shortstop at the plate.
Paul DeYoung. First pitch slider,
In
strike
there
one.
for strike one.
No base hits in the series for him so
0-1.
far, and it's clearly been a rough one.
Heater,
You just hope he's
1-1.
not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer.
1-1 splitter.
Never seems to help. Never helped me.
1-2.
That is in for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
The 1-2 fastball will be fouled back.
Next offering is
This is
fouled back.
Gonson's last inning. He's definitely thrown a lot more pitches than he should be, I think.
Another
His pitch count's
1-2.
pretty high. That's a
Swings through
strikeout.
that, and it's a
Then the
strikeout.
sixth, 88
Good job
pitches,
of
1 run
damage
given
control
up,
right
a
there.
few Ks in
One
this ball
scores in
game.
the inning, coming
He's
on
in
this
line for the
solo
W.
run. It's now
Gave up 8 hits too.
You're watching
The
Dodgers
Rockies
baseball
finally
on
got a
the
run,
show.
thanks to Mustakis.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher
Pierce
on the
Johnson
mound.
would be the
Pierce
pitcher.
Johnson.
This is 13.
Left-handed batter
This
at
is
the
his
plate,
21st
and he's
game
been
at
excellent in those
3.43
matchups this
ERA.
year, so this seems like a calculated
Start warming
move.
up Almonte in the
Jason
bullpen.
Hayward steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
It's been a while since we've had him pitch or even seen him pitch. So, also was on the IL, so he's now off of it.
Foul
And
ball.
back to pitch here at Coors Field. 0-1.
0-1 now.
0-2.
Strike two.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Rockies have some action in the pen. Denelson Lamet getting
1-2
ready to
from
come
Johnson.
on for Bud Black. Edwards getting
1-2.
loose as well. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe
1-2.
he can climb back into this at bat.
That hits the dirt.
2-2.
2-2.
2-2 to Hayward.
The pitch.
The pitch.
The
Got
pitch
him.
out there.
On the way here in the top of the 7th.
Well, big power guy right
They bring a
there,
Mookie.
generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing,
3.
just couldn't do it.
That
First
one
pitch
fouled
fouled
off.
0-1.
He
2
gave
for
up on that pitch early,
13 in
and
the
ended up
series. He's
staying
played
in
every
the
game in
zone.
this
I'm sure
series
he's
and
kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
definitely
And now it's
definitely
even up.
probably tired. I don't know. That's just a lot of ABs in one series. Usually, you know, everybody gets one game where they sit out. Mookie, this one, he has not sat out. This is going to be a base hit, though.
And that's a base hit.
So, 1 out single here in the top of the 7th. Good to see Mookie getting a hit. 13 for 14 now in the series.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side.
bring
met
up
it out
Outman.
front, but just stayed through it
3
nice
for
enough
3.
and ripped it into the outfield.
First
And now,
pitch.
James Outman.
Did he go? I don't think he
Outman
did.
tries
Nope,
to
1
check
0.
his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call.
1-0 now to James Outman. The pitch from Johnson.
The 1-0.
Will be fouled back 1-1.
Foul.
1-1. Hitting to
In
right.
the air, right field.
That
Veen
ball will
gets
be
under
caught
it.
from Veen. We're going to test his
Makes
arm.
the
Mookie's
catch.
tagging.
Runner
The
tags up for
throw will be
second.
offline.
To second, pulls him off the bag.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Now batting.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. This guy one of the best contact men
Well,
in
bring
the
up
sport
Freddie.
as well.
2 for
Outstanding
3.
on the defensive end.
First
And
pitch,
first offering
jam
is
foul.
fouled off. Betts at second with 2 down. Next
1-1.
one misses. 1-1.
1-1 from Johnson to Freeman. Hitting to left.
Line drive, base
That
hit.
ball's going to be another
Flying
double
around third is Betts.
for Freddie Freeman. It's
He'll
an
score
8-1 ball
easily,
game.
and they're pulling
Third
away
double
up
of the
by
night
7 now.
for Freddie Freeman.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
20th
Well,
double
he's
of the
really
year.
slowed the game
Man,
down,
Freddie
and it's
Freeman in
like
this
he's
series
moving
has
in full
absolutely
speed, and
dominated
everybody
here
is
at
a
Coors
step or
Field.
2 behind. The way that he squared
Now
up
they'll
that
bring up
baseball
Muncy's
tells
2
me
for
that he
3.
is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Max Muncy. That
First
funky
pitch
Muncy.
hammered into left
There's
center.
a swing and a
This
drive.
ball's
Dawes
carrying.
going
Dawes is back. Dawes
back some more.
will get there.
Pulls it
Then the
in
top
on
of the
warning
7th. I
track.
thought Max Muncy did it again.
Bottom of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Zach Veen.
The right fielder.
Alright, that would bring up Zach Veen.
Yency Almonte.
This is his 22nd game, 27 and 1/3 innings, a 1.98 ERA.
This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
First pitch.
And a pitch.
Will be a strike 0-1.
There.
Swing and a miss. Almonte coming back from the IL. Had a shoulder strain as that's a base hit to left and kept him out of baseball activities for like 2 weeks. It's been a while since we've seen Almonte.
I'm sure he's feeling some relief.
First
I
pitch.
really like that swing, man. He didn't
Fouled
just
off
push it
0-1.
the other way through the
Was
infield.
trying to work an
He
inning
drove it that
tonight.
way.
Is
Kinda makes me think he was
Almonte.
thinking
Don't want to do
opposite field as he stepped into the
nothing
box.
too
Got a
crazy
pitch
since
he
this
liked
is
and
his
he got it
first
done.
game coming off the
Next
IL.
offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to
Peter
minimize the
fouled
threat
off
by
1 and
playing
2.
sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
1-2. Slider to Daza will
Fly
be hitting to
ball
right. Hayward will catch it
Hayward
to
makes
1
the
away.
grab, and there's 1 away. Next to hit for the
1 away. Now they'll
Rockies,
bring up
Brendan
Rogers.
Rodgers. 1 for 3.
1 for 3. First pitch,
That
strike
one's
1.
in there. Strike 1.
0-1. Slider. 0-2.
Swing and a
Good
miss as
pitch.
he was out front.
0-2 from Almonte. Will strike
Goes
him out,
down
looking 2
looking.
away here in the bottom of the 7th.
C.J. Cron.
So 2 away. Now they bring up Cron. First pitch slider.
And it's foul
Strike
away.
1. 0-1 fastball.
And that's it
0-2.
for a strike.
Well, this looks like
Almonte
it's
1
gonna be a
pitch
wasted
away from getting out of
opportunity.
his
It's
inning of
frustrating when you
work.
get the leadoff
The
man
0-2
on, but you
slider
can't get him into
will be
scoring
low.
position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
1-2 high sinker will strike
Right
him out,
through
looking
there,
then the
got him.
7th.
And he's down on strikes for the
And,
second time today.
Pretty
So
good
one
inning right
left
there
for
from
Colorado.
Almonte, and
It's still an
he's
8-1
looking back at the
ball game.
Rockies fans, knowing that he
The
used
new
to be a
pitcher in the
Rocky.
game, Carl Edwards Jr.
That'll bring out
Well, these
Carl
gotta be a little
Edwards to
tough coming in out of the pen
2.33
when your guys
ERA.
are trailing so big on the scoreboard.
Arenado will lead it
Just
off,
doesn't
and
have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these
they're gonna
batters
start
count
warming
the
up
same for his stats,
late
obviously,
training.
regardless of the score.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
First pitch from
The
Edwards
wind of the pitch.
will be hitting
That
to
one
left.
lifted to left,
Chris Bryant will get there 1 away.
and they get Arenado for the out. And there's 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So up next, Chris Taylor. He's already homered here in this one.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That misses, and it's 1-0. Bullpen activity starting up now. Dinelson Lamet, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Righty to the plate.
Oh. I don't think he went.
Taylor tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Right-handed reliever.
Hit
Swing
into
and a
center,
ball
maybe.
lifted to center
This
field.
might drop. Yes, it does.
And that'll fall for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate. And
Hammered.
Now this one's high
Will
and deep,
Smith
way back there, on
It's
its
at a
way,
10-1 ball
gone.
game and hits his 3rd home run of the series.
Home run number 15
15th
on
of the year, though.
And they add a pair. It's 10-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
they can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
We weren't sure it would ever land, and 460
All right, now bring
feet
up
later,
Vargas 0 for
it
3.
finally did, as we get a look at StatCast.
First pitch.
Well,
Ball 1.
StatCast was invented for home runs just like this one, and he had
So it's
some
a 10-1 ball
ridiculous
game.
bat speed on that swing, man. Everything was synced up. The backspin was
2-0.
incredible, and that's why it went a long, long way. He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2-1 to Vargas.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks.
2-2.
So tough to get that barrel to.
Fun, bro.
Snap throw.
Second 0 for 4 night for Vargas.
Out for the third time right there. Just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Scored 38 runs so far in this game, though. Not in this game, but in the series. Vargas, man, it's a rough night for him.
And a count 1-1.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch
I don't have
off,
tomorrow off.
He can hit hard and
He
drive over the
definitely
wall,
needs a
but
day
you
off.
got to set your sights
1-1.
down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
1-2 from Edwards. 2-2.
Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
The 2-2. 3-2. Hayward's on, Mookie Betts is on deck.
3-2 on the way.
Will be fouled.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
David Peralta should probably get a start in Kansas City. 3-2, ball 4.
3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is
It'd be
ball
nice
4.
to see him get a start. That'll bring up Betts now. He's 1 for 4.
First base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best.
Ball 1.
That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Betts in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
1-0. 1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And he deals.
Hit up the middle for a base knock. Hayward around second. Betts is on his way to second, and Hayward will be safe at third.
So two
bring
down,
up Outman,
and
3
now
for
the
4.
center fielder, James Outman.
First pitch. Hit. DeYoung will throw to first to end the top of the 8th.
Limit the damage here. But
we do score 2 thanks to Will Smith and his 2-run blast.
On to the bottom of the
I'm going to bring in Blake Trinan. This is his 3rd game of the year. He knows his job is to get these next 2 innings of work and get this game over with. First pitch to KB. Will be a heater hit. Vargas, nice play. Well,
whips it to
1 away.
Bryant out on the play.
1 away. We're going to do some substitutions really quick. We're going to put Chris Taylor at second. Vargas in left. And then, oh my gosh. Bring in Dave. Oh my, I hate this controller. Alright, we're going to bring in David Peralta to play left and get Vargas off his feet. First pitch.
Swing and miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1 slider. 1-1.
Just missed.
1-1. Cutter in. Hit.
That one
Taylor will not be able to make the play. What a weird infield tonight. Well, right now, Mookie and
in for the Rockies.
CT3.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Like in the same infield.
The base runner at first with 1 out.
Hammered into center. This ball is going to be off the wall.
And it slams off the
Outman just fielding it now. Runner will go home. Taylor's throw will be on time to end or to get the 2nd out. McMahon just being aggressive. And the relay from the Dodgers was huge right there. That'll bring up Danny Jansen. He's 2 for 3. First pitch slider hitting to right. Hayward will watch that drop in front of him. Throw home will be really bad, but runners at the corners are 2 away.
Next for Colorado,
bring up DeYoung.
And Boog,
First pitch slider. Strike 1.
There, and that's strike 1.
This is only Trinan's 3rd game back, and
next offering is fouled back.
He's been in bigger situations this year, so this is kind of like innings for him to get some working.
Peralta
That'll be hitting to
under
left.
this one.
He'll work out of the
And
jam he
that'll
put
do
himself into. So
Two left for
that's
Colorado.
a good result.
They're down 9. It's 10-1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer,
Daniel Bard
Daniel
will be
Bard.
the pitcher,
He last pitched 4
2.93
days
ERA.
ago, so he
I'll
should
bring
feel
up
pretty
Freddie.
fresh.
He's 3 for 4.
Now it's the DH, Freddie Freeman. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender.
Strike one. 3 doubles
Bard,
tonight for Freddie.
A 6'4" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And that's down and away. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. On the ground, right side.
One away here in the top of the 9th.
Rogers throws to first, and Freeman is retired.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
And now it's Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
All right, one away here in the top of the 9th. First pitch from Bard. Will be hit down to third. McMahon was charged. 2 away.
Throw to first. They get the out on Muncy.
2 away. Now they'll bring up Arenado. He's 0 for 3.
Dodgers. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
First pitch fouled on 1. So a 10-1 ball game. Man, the Rockies, you know, the first 3 innings, it looked like it was going to be a pitching duel. And then we scored, and the Dodgers offense did not look back, and the Rockies just kind of struggled along and tried to do what they needed to do, and just wasn't able to do it. Moustakas was able to, though. That's a strikeout for Nolan. I'll end the top of the 9th. Let's go to the bottom of the 9th here in Denver. Alright, Zach Mean will lead it off. He's 2 for 3, having a really good night.
And here
First
comes.
pitch cutter, strike 1.
And there's the strike.
0-1 slider. Hit.
Up the middle.
Betts will not be able to make the play.
And it gets by him.
3 for 4 night for Veen.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Daza in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1 sink. 0-2.
The 0-2.
Slider. Got him, 1 away.
Strikes he goes.
Good pitch from Trinan, 1 away here in the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting,
Man at
Bring up
first.
Rogers.
The batter now,
For
Brendan
4.
Rogers.
First pitch. Hit and fouled,
And there's a
0-1.
foul ball.
0-1 cutter. Hit
In
into
the
center,
air, out to
Outman.
center. Outman drops
Will
steps,
get
heads
there,
back
2
on.
away.
Brings it in. 2 down.
Had to jog a little bit, but he got there. 2 away, and now that will bring up Chris Bryant. No, that will bring up
And
CJ
now the
Cron.
first
He's 1 for
baseman,
4.
CJ Cron.
First pitch heater. Ball 1.
First offering misses the mark.
The 1-0.
And
1
that's
and
in
1.
for a strike. Bean off of first with 2 away.
1. The sinker.
Next
1 and
offering
2.
is in for a strike.
1-2. Rockies down to their final strike. The slider from Trinan will strike him out, and the Dodgers will sweep the Rockies.
Well, you can see these
in this
guys
3-game series. That was huge, man. For us, the D-backs were probably happy that the Dodgers came in here and beat them up a little bit. You know, with the wild card game, with them, you know, with them both competing for the wild card spot, the Rockies right now have home field advantage. I know we're not in the All-Star break yet, but and there's still a long season, but I feel like you kind of want to have the upper hand by at least the end of August, but we'll see. Just helping the D-backs out, I guess, a little in this one. Alright, like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. Player of the game, Freddie Freeman. See you guys in the next one in Kansas. See y'all.